We had a very competitive opening weekend of practice. You know, we were fortunate enough to be able to take a trip to Spain, summer trip in early August, which really got us ahead. And I think it's really, we've already seen some dividends it's paid for us as far as how sharp the practices have been and things like that. We, you know, I like our basketball team. We return several young players that were kind of thrown in the fire last year and gained some extremely valuable experience. I'm not sure how many games, but at the end of the year, the last 7, 8, 9 games of the season last year, we were starting 3 freshmen, a sophomore, and a senior. Those freshmen and sophomores got some extremely valuable experience, and all those guys will be stepping up and playing obviously much bigger roles this year. And then we'll be adding in some incoming freshmen that will step in and take Keaton Page's spot. But right now we're still, you know, we finished the year last year with some pretty serious injuries, with Olakimi out with a ACL, and Philip Jurek was out with a torn Achilles, and LeBron Nash missed the last 7, 8 games with a broken wrist. We're still kind of in the same situation. We're pretty injured right now. This first weekend and this first week of practice, including this week, we'll be without 3 of our top, or maybe 3 of our top 7, 4 of our top 8 guys have been out with either injuries or illnesses. So we just got to get over the injury bug, and we've got to get over some of these illnesses so our team can start preparing and start coming together as a team, because we're just kind of piecing things together at this point through practice. So, but I like our team. I like that we're still very, very, very young. You know, we're going to be playing 3, 4 freshmen and 3 sophomores and a junior and probably 1 senior, 2 seniors. Majority of the minutes, so we're still relatively a very, very young basketball team, but fortunate enough we do have some young players that have gotten some valuable experience through last season.
Okay, we'll take questions. We'll start halfway back on the left-hand side. Wait a minute, Mark, hold on. Go ahead, now try again. Hold on, Mark. Are we turned on? Okay, try again, Mark. Well, wait a minute. We'll move over with the other microphone. Hold on, Mark. Sorry.
Check. Mark Rosner, Austin American Statesman. Travis, I've heard that Smart is a very versatile player. I mean, how many positions can he play? Can he play point guard? And just what all can he do?
Yeah, Marcus is an extremely versatile player. He could play 4 different positions on the court, from the point guard position to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. And, you know, if you asked him to play the 5, he'd do that too. But extremely unselfish basketball player. Marcus, probably more than any player I've ever coached, affects a practice, affects games more than any player I've seen. He's involved in every play in practice, whether it be a rebound, whether it be a loose ball, defensively, making assists. He's involved in everything. He is the ultimate winner. He competes every drill to win every drill. He takes great pride in winning. He takes pride in his team winning. He's an extremely vocal leader. You know, he never stops talking in practice. And this is from a freshman. I tell everybody, he's kind of old school. He doesn't care what position he plays. He doesn't care how many points he scores. All he cares about is winning. I've never seen too many players that makes as many extra effort plays as Marcus Smart makes. He makes, you know, I was telling our team the other day, you know, everybody kind of does what I tell them to do. He kind of goes above and beyond what you tell him to do. It's just a very, very refreshing. And I think we're fortunate on our team that we have 2 to 3 to 4 different players that play that way. I think it becomes a little bit contagious when you have a player like that. He kind of helps everybody, but and it makes it that much better when he's so unselfish. You know, it's fun to watch him play every day. But he affects the game in so many different ways.
Got a question on the front right.
Travis, Matt Doherty, ESPNU. With that, how has he impacted LeBrian Nash? LeBrian comes in as one of the top recruits in the country. Does he? Are they developing a relationship that carries onto the court? Is LeBrian welcomed Marcus? How has that dynamic worked?
No, absolutely. I think they complement each other very well, Matt, very well. And the fact that, I think LeBrian complements Marcus very well because Marcus is a great passer and LeBrian is a great finisher. And LB can finish from a lot of different areas on the court, from the three-point line on in. And, Marcus, those two have developed a great bond on and off the court. But on the court, they're fun to watch. Marcus complements LB because I think LB sees the success that Marcus has and his teams have because how hard Marcus plays. And I think that becomes, again, contagious to guys like LeBrian, who, last year was a little bit inconsistent with his play and work ethic a little bit. We don't have that problem right now. LeBrian has been terrific. He learned so many great lessons in his first year in the Big 12. In that aspect, he's helped Marcus a lot too. Talking to Marcus a lot about, and I've heard him talk about how competitive it is at this level. And it's interesting seeing those two on the court because they complement each other very well. A lot of people have commented to me, and I bet Marcus really helps LeBrian. LeBrian helps Marcus as well, and it's fun to watch those two.
Question for Coach. We got a question in the middle, about halfway back.
Chuck Carlton, Dallas Morning News. Travis, obviously you've got some new talent coming in. You've got some holdovers, like you said, from a young team. But what do you really need to do to move up and what's maybe one of the most competitive, if not the most competitive league in the country?
Oh, it's very easy for us. We got to rebound the basketball. That has been kind of the theme for us since practice has started. It's kind of been the emphasis for us since practice has started. Pretty much every category, any rebounding category we were last. From offensive to defensive to any category, we were last in the league in rebounding. We've got to make a drastic improvement in that area. We have Brian Williams, who's pretty seriously hurt right now, who's going to be out for a while. Then that does not help our basketball team as far as rebounding is concerned because we've got to get some other guys picking up. Brian Williams was one of the more athletic players in our league, 6'6.5", was playing the 4-3 for us. He's out for a while. We're not sure how long yet, but it could be a while. So we've got to make sure that we're doing drills every single day. It is brought up to our team every single day that we need to make sure that we kind of have the slogan last to first, in rebounding. That's the emphasis we're making on it. But it's very evident what we've got to get better at when you just look at stats wise. I think I think we'll score a few more points than we did last season, even though we're losing our leading scorer. I think our defense will be better. We're longer. We're more athletic. We're making an emphasis assists. We want to try to be one of the top teams in assists. That's another emphasis for us. We were 5th or 6th in the league last year, but it all comes all the way back to rebounding every single time.